Hey car enthusiasts, today we're diving into the world of hidden gems on four wheels. You know, those cars that you rarely see on the road, the ones that people seem to have forgotten about. These are the cars that deserve way more love than they get. They may not be the most popular or the most expensive, but they offer a unique blend of performance, style and character that's hard to find anywhere else. First up, we're heading to Sweden to check out the Saab 9.5 Aero. Now, Saab may be gone, but their legacy lives on in cars like this. The 9.5 Aero was the ultimate evolution of the brand, a car that perfectly blended Saab's quirky charm with genuine performance. Under the hood, you've got a turbocharged 2.3-litre four-cylinder engine, good for a healthy 260 horsepower. But the real beauty of this car lies in its subtle details. The airplane-inspired gauges, the hatchback practicality, and of course that iconic ignition key slot on the center console. It's a car that was designed for drivers, not for show, and that's what makes it so special. Sadly, Saab's demise means parts and good examples can be hard to come by, which only adds to the 9.5 Aero's hidden gem status. But trust me, if you ever get the chance to drive one, don't hesitate. You might just fall in love. Next up, we're taking a trip to Japan to experience the unique thrill of the Mazda RX-8. Now, this is a car that needs no introduction to true enthusiasts. The RX-8 is a true testament to Mazda's dedication to the Rotary engine, a technology they've poured their heart and soul into for decades. This little coupe packs a 1.3-litre twin-rotor engine that sings a song like no other engine out there. It revs to the moon, we're talking 9,000 RPM redline territory, and delivers a driving experience that's both exhilarating and completely unique. But the RX-8's party trick isn't just its engine, it's also surprisingly practical, with 4 doors and a usable back seat. Sure, those rear doors are a bit small, but hey, it's a sports car. Sadly, the RX-8 has gained a bit of a reputation for being unreliable, which has scared off some potential buyers. But with proper maintenance and care, these cars can be incredibly rewarding to own. Plus, let's be honest, the sound of that rotary engine alone is worth the price of admission. Okay folks, buckle up as we rewind to the golden age of Japanese performance cars and talk about the Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4. This, my friends, is a car that was way ahead of its time. Back in the early 90s, the 3000 GT VR4 was a technological tour de force, boasting a twin turbocharged 3-litre V6 engine, all-wheel drive, active aerodynamics, 4-wheel steering, you name it, this car had it. It was Mitsubishi's answer to the likes of the Toyota Supra and the Nissan 300ZX, and boy did it deliver. With 320 horsepower on tap, the 3000 GT VR4 could rocket from 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, which was seriously quick for its time. But despite its impressive performance and futuristic features, the 3000 GT VR4 never quite achieved the same level of recognition as its Japanese rivals. Maybe it was the somewhat polarizing styling, or maybe it was just overshadowed by the Supra's legendary status. Whatever the reason, the 3000 GT VR4 remains a true hidden gem, a car that deserves a second look from any performance car enthusiast. Now let's talk about a car that's near and dear to my heart, the Pontiac G8 GXP. This, my friends, was a true unicorn, a car that combined American muscle car attitude with Australian engineering and handling prowess. See, the G8 was actually based on the Holden Commodore, a legendary car down under. But Pontiac took things up a notch with the GXP model, stuffing a massive 6.2-litre LS3 V8 engine under the hood. That's right, the same engine that powered the Corvette C6. With 415 horsepower and a sound that could wake the dead, the G8 GXP was an absolute riot to drive. It had the power to embarrass much more expensive sports cars, and its rear-wheel drive layout made it an absolute blast to toss around corners. Sadly, the G8 GXP was a victim of bad timing. It was launched just as Pontiac was being discontinued, so it never really got the chance to shine. But for those in the know, the G8 GXP remains a true cult classic. A car that's appreciated for its raw power, balanced handling, and frankly, its bargain basement price tag. Last but not least, we're going back to Sweden for a car that perfectly embodies the phrase sleeper. I'm talking about the Volvo 850 T5R, a car that looks like it should be hauling groceries but can actually haul serious. Well, you get the idea. On the surface, the 850 T5R is a typical Volvo wagon boxy, safe and about as exciting as watching paint dry. But under the hood, this Swedish brick packs a turbocharged 2.3-litre 5-cylinder engine that pumps out a healthy 240 horsepower. But the real magic of the 850 T5RR lies in its chassis. This car handles like it's on rails, with sharp steering, minimal body roll, and a level of grip that belies its station wagon shape. Plus, let's not forget about that iconic boxy styling. The 850 T5R is the epitome of 90s Volvo design, and its unique looks are sure to turn heads wherever you go. So if you're looking for a practical, comfortable, and surprisingly quick car that flies under the radar, the Volvo 850 T5R is definitely worth checking out. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this list, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more underrated car content. And hey, I know this list just scratches the surface. There are tons of other hidden gems out there just waiting to be discovered. So let us know in the comments which underrated car you think deserves more recognition. Until next time, keep those revs high and your eyes on the road.